But even if you can afford the full amount, you have to help earn money for those who can't. Everyone's supposed to donate 100 articles and work for everyone else.
Make sure I can breathe.
Okay. There you go.
Golly.
So we started relying on each other right away.
See? How you doing over there, Andy?
I'm doing okay. These clothes are a little hot, but other than that, I'm fine.
You know, I'm really glad Nelson is finally getting with it.
For sure. I was wondering what was going on there for a while.
There you go. Okay. Oh. All right.
Is this Nelson's house?
God, I guess it's the address he gave us.
Pretty nice.
Really? Well, I think we can get some more stuff in the car, don't you?
Well, not on my side, you don't. No.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Damn, Andy.
Hey,
Hi,
Nelson.
Nelson.
How you doing, Nelson? Pretty good.
Great day for a garage sale, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I like your house.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Well,
Ooh, hey, you mind?
Go ahead. Everybody does it.
That's pretty neat. Well, listen, our car is really packed full of all of mine and Andy's stuff. So how about if we come back and get yours in about 10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Well, you could take it, now. Here's my things right here.
Is this all you got, Nelson?
Yeah. I might have an album.
An album.
Yeah.
That'd be real good. Why don't you run up and get that?
Okay, slick.
I'm taking my jacket.
Wait a minute, I want to tell you something. I can't believe it. I didn't think you had it in you. We had enough money for the river trip. We're going to make it.
Everyone was really up for the trip by now. Well, almost everyone.
Hey, Nelson, you all set to go on your river trip with your white friends?
Yeah, Blair, it's gonna be pretty cozy sitting around that campfire holding hands and getting wet on the paddling in it.
Hey, man, I'm going for myself. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, y'all be cool, man.
Yeah, you be cool too.
I was lucky. My friends didn't hassle me.
Really?
Hey, Nelson, do you know where you're headed tonight? Okay, well, here's some directions Pam and I have prepared, so, I guess we'll see you later, okay?
Sometimes you couldn't blame Nelson.
Hey, what's with you?
Nothing.
Andy did have a way of taking over.
Well, since Andy has worked out all the details, it should be pretty easy to do next week. So all we have to do is fill in the blanks, right?
Yeah, if everything goes okay, we ought to be able to just whip right to the grocery, get everything we need, and, all that's left is, right now, what do you guys want to eat?
Say, Nelson, what do you want?
I don't care. You guys can decide.
Well, I suppose one meal could be mostly soul food.
Oh, soul food, Pam.
Well, you know, I was thinking maybe we could have some corn and grit.
Corn and grit? Hey, Jude, what did Mr. Jordan say to you today after class?
He said we should make some tortillas for the river trip.
Well, I don't think any of us know how to make tortillas.
You can all learn.
It's all in my hands,
What's she saying, Drew? Make it into a ball and then squish it down like that.
All right. Now,
And then you just mix it off. Yeah, just like that. And you round it off. Wait, remember I showed you how? Just like just in a circle line.
Tienes que hacerlo delgadito.
Like two.
Now,
Huh?
Entre más delgadito, kind of funny.
Don't beat it.
No, it's not. Whoa! Charlie Brown.
Hey, y'all, I think one of them is burnt.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I'll be down in a couple minutes.
At last, it was the day. We could hardly wait.
All right.
See you, Gran.
Oh, que les vaya bien. Hasta la vista.
Except for guess who? Mom, I don't know where he is. He said he'd be here, and it's already 7. Come on, Nelson. Man, gonna be late.
Hey, Nelson, you ready to go on your camping trip with all your white friends?
Hey, man, I'm going for myself.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys up there. Yeah, check it out. Why do you tell I'm real scared about this? Let's go. I don't know. I just want to stand there.
Where have you been, Judy? I told you I wouldn't wait for you. Don't you have anything to say?
Mrs. Jordan, I got here as soon as possible. We're really sorry.
Is it your fault, Nelson? Let's go.
When we arrived and unpacked the gear, it looked like tons of stuff. Those rafts will never float. Nelson still wasn't with it. I tried to point out that a tape player didn't belong here. Subtle, huh? Some of us had never seen dawn in the mountains. Boy, it was cold, but beautiful.
Okay, we're a little bit behind schedule here. That means that we're going to have to hustle up as we go on down the river. We're not going to have a lot of time for dinking around down here today. Now, your primary, foremost piece of safety equipment that you all have, is your brain. You got to be thinking all the time. Your life jacket has to fit correctly to have it do any good. These straps back in the back are what pretty much determine that. If it's real loose, it's going to have a tendency to float up, and you'll find that your water level will be all right about in there someplace, which isn't quite so good. So make sure your life jacket is fastened up. Should you fall out of the boat, your first reaction, of course, is going to be you're going to die horribly. Well, it's not true. Relax. Watch what's coming up at you. If there's a rock up there, keep your feet downstream. Should you fall overboard, one thing we will probably take for granted is that you're going to get hypothermia. Hypothermia is the lowering of your body core's temperature to the point where it can't maintain your body heat. It's a very, very serious sort of thing. If you notice somebody on your boat that's acting a little weird, that's tough to tell, I know. But if somebody's acting unusual, if they're either withdrawn or if they're really getting giddy, try and find out. Check with Peggy or Martin, because it can kill you. We'll be real careful of that.
They told us these rapids were nothing compared to the ones coming up, but they were scary enough for me.
These two will fit in around that other. I've done it many times.
With the sling back standing straight up and down.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait till June's mom find out we put strawberry jam on tortillas. Maybe we invented a new delicacy.
A little fish towel.
Sagebrush of this variety.
As our proposal said, the trip was also supposed to be a beneficial learning experience.
For your head.
And it did mean more hearing about the land and its people out here rather than in a classroom.
Okay, probably move up into here to see these a little better. Okay, next door here is probably some of the most interesting petroglyphs and pictographs that you're going to find in this monument. Now there's a figure that's represented in many of the pictographs and petroglyphs of the Southwest. His name is Kokopelli. He's a man who carries a pack, and he carries one other thing. What would you carry to keep your stereo is close? What would you carry to keep your spirits high on long, lonely treks? An instrument. What kind of instrument could you construct around here? A flute. Sure.
Hey, you in the yellow!
Okay, let's take a look here. You can see exactly where we are, where we've been, and where we're going, okay? Now, if you look here, you can see exactly this point. Here we are, right where we are, Harding Hole, right? Okay, now, look at how you can see this bend coming that way. So there's the river, that's where we came from. Our next section, we're just going to be meandering right along in here. It's just going to cut these incredible bends. Beautiful, they're called bow knots through the cliffs.
We all took turns being captain, and I'll bet each of us worried about doing something stupid. I know I did. And there were some close calls, but we all came through. Me and June, Pam, May, Andy, and Nelson.
That was really something up there, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was scared.
Yeah, well, so was I.
Really?
No lie.
Well, the morning sky is cloudy now.